You need to face your pain. What happens if you don't? What happens if you don't face your pain? You become miserable. You have a choice between pain and misery in life. It boils down to that. It's that simple. It's that black and white. Very few things in life are that black and white. This is one of the very few things that is that black and white. You either have to face your pain or you're going to go down the path towards misery. If you don't face your pain, you're going to keep the cycles going. You got to break the cycles. You got to break the chain. Did you ever see a really screwed up parent? Maybe they're violent and abusive and drug addicted, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then they have a kid and the kid does the exact same thing. And you wonder to yourself, why did you just follow in your parents' footsteps? And the truth is, the child refused to face their pain. You're just going to repeat. If you don't face your pain, you're just going to repeat the same destructive patterns over and over and over again. And you're going to pass them on to your kids, just like your parents passed them on to you. Break the chain. You have to face your pain. That's all there is to it. You have to face your pain. But it doesn't have to be really horrible. It doesn't have to be really bad. It's going to hurt. And expect it to hurt. Take it head on. Just face it. If you know something's going to hurt sometimes and you have to do it anyways, that's how life is. You just have to push through when things are going to hurt. Because of what is waiting for you on the other side. There's a reward. There's a point in doing that. And this is where I get to talk about self-compassion, because facing your pain and working through your pain and working through your issues and piecing yourself back together is a million times easier and more effective when you learn to practice self-compassion. You're not going to hear a lot of people talk much about this. Self-compassion is very important. It's very useful. It's very impactful. And in fact, it helps you heal. Self-compassion. So what does that look like? How do you practice self-compassion? It has everything to do with self-talk. Okay? So in essence, you have thoughts that pop up. And whether you realize it or not, you're choosing to participate with those thoughts. If thoughts don't have your attention and your participation, they go away. Poof, they're gone. You have to learn to train yourself to stop paying attention to and participating in negative thinking. So the first step is awareness. Okay, this is the first step in what I call the wholeness blueprint. It's just my own thing that I developed out of years and years and years of doing therapy and working on myself. I set out for myself for less pain and more healing. So this is my method of creating that. First step is awareness. Follow for more.